I'm going to talk to you about the importance of financial literacy. There are so many of you that seem to be stuck in marriages because of your lack of financial acumen. Now, what I mean by that is not only the understanding of money, but the ability to have made money in your life, the ability to have invested in a hobby or a career that actually provides you with some sort of fulfillment, and of course financial security. Now that's on the worldly side of things, but Islamically speaking, from what I'm gathering, a lot of you ladies haven't even received your meher, or even a decent enough meher to provide you with this security that if you do need to go because circumstances are become really adverse, you don't have any money or any access to anything. You haven't worked, or you haven't attempted to work. You haven't explored your skills and your talents. You know, half of you guys have never paid a bill before. And what's ended up happening is that lack of financial literacy and understanding, not only in the dunya way, but in the Islamic way, you've now trapped yourself into circumstances you can't get out of. Now the change will be hard. And this is what's so fascinating to me about Islam as a deen, is that it's very preventative. It can give you a solution afterwards, but it tries to prevent these things. It promotes women getting education. It promotes women asking for the meher that they deserve and to receive it before they get married. These buffers, these things, this ability to still be your own person is very important, not only to maintain and build the self-respect from your partner towards you, but so you can have some self-respect and self-esteem, to know that if I'm being treated to a certain extent that has gone over a boundary and it's now bad treatment, I've got the tools behind me to ensure that I can get away from this. It's so sad to me to think that so many women are like, okay, get married and that's it. Everything is sorted for you and everything's going to be fine forever. And a lot of us have had to realize the hard way that human beings are fickle creatures. And we only respect things and people that demand that respect from us. It doesn't come just like that. So ladies, please get financially literate. Put yourself in a position where you are able to make money of your own. Utilize skills and passions that you may have, and use them to build your mind, build your soul, build your life. Because you don't want to end up like those women who have no experience in life at all whatsoever, how the world works, how bills are paid, how much money it takes to survive, the cost of living, generally speaking. When you stay blind to these things, you then corner yourself, and you accidentally make yourself into a more longer term victim than you originally planned to be. You know, sometimes things go sour, and we need to make sure that our camel is tied to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and to follow the instructions that He has given us, to live full and whole lives, to be independent, to understand what it takes to get on in this life. And it's so sad for me to know that our culture has not come as far as we think it has. We've left women to be so financially unaware of what things mean, and now they're trapped. And trust me when I tell you, ladies, when you're trapped in this kind of situation, very few men will respect the fact that now you do nothing with yourself. Very few men, even the nicest of nicest man, who's like, yeah, no problem, I've got the house, I've got this, I've got that. He will need a woman that knows what she's doing in life. What are your passions? What are you exploring? What are you doing with your life? Yes, there's phases where we women have children and they need to pay attention to the child, and that's the sole, purpose of her. Once a child is born, they needs a lot of attention, and I can appreciate that. Of course, you need to invest in your child and people need to step up, but having no financial acumen at all, not even a small little side hustle or a part-time job that you do that gets you out in the world and builds your self-esteem, be very careful that you don't become so reliant on another human being more than you are on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, more than you are on yourself. Building your financial literacy, understanding how much things cost, how much certain jobs pay, how much your passions can pay you. And I'm talking all the way from sewing clothes to being a corporate executive. All of us have talents that we can explore. All of us have capabilities and time to ensure that we are providing a security for ourselves. It doesn't mean, I'm preparing my, get out of marriage fund. It's knowing that you have it. So the way that you move in life is with a more confident and calm way. You're not moving in life out of fear. And you're certainly not putting yourself in a position where some of the DMs I receive, these men have no respect for you. They've gone off, they've married other women without telling you, and they're telling you if you want to stay, stay. If you want to go, go. It's very important to continue to build your lives, your financial acumen, and not only that, but your ability to strive in this world, to communicate with people, to see what's going on in real life. Don't detach yourself to a point where you're so dependent that now people know they can kick you around like a football. That's not the point of a man providing for you. Why do you think it says that a man is to provide for you, but a woman's money is still her money? Where would she get money from if we were meant to just sit around and do nothing for ourselves? Having that support and that element where he is fulfilling his duties is one thing. But if he's looking over at a woman that has now become a burden, especially South Asian men, they will start taking liberties with you. And a lot of you have experienced that. So please don't let go of your passions, a certain level of independence and your ability to bring in money of your own. Because life can take a turn at any given moment. And you need to be ready and have yourself secure. Because once someone pulls that rug from under your feet, the only person falling on their face is you. So eyes and minds and ears, everything open, sisters. Don't become so dependent on someone that one day when they throw you away, you've got nowhere to go. Look after yourselves.